Kwame, you will be a team, you did a chase, you quick cramp and 4 bags, I didn't you will learn the ropes. Maybe Saturn and Kaine, ne bread, or no Bofonka games. Saturn, I'm also no position. Now, it's me could share our radio station, even though at that there were times that he was unhappy with his own government. But one thing that he never lost sight of the fact that he's an NDC member. It's about party as someone they close their rank who were defending the party. And that is what I think should guide the MPP going into this election. Look, Abatona Yekono, Obi be the first, Obi should be the last. Prof Mokramo feel all the 5 professors got your exams, Baku be the first. Sanity. Into me, when you the platformer, tell us why you think Bawumia presents the Ghanaian people any party for the best choice. And that's what you around here. Unya an opportunity now you can fana. Spend time to tell us why Ken will be good for the party, good for the country. The same with Bryan, the same with Adutwum, the same with Kwabene Japan. But who can waste our time? At the quarter can and a nipa was short attention span. Utie kakra no or best switch off. Into when you opportunity and make sure say you are tackling the issues about candidates, you know, and looking a bestseller. And maybe the opportunity, I don't waste time on other trivialities, not tangentials. I go straight to establish why I think Bawumia presents the MPP with a good choice. Because Kwame, let me give you just a typical example.
Me too.
Yato Abeyu 2024.
Yeah.
But you occasionally see people almost share NDC t-shirt, NPP t-shirt.
Yeah.
Oh, Kwame.
Yeah.
Meboa.
Okay.
Usia the and then Usia will be or share NDC t-shirt. I likely say one picture and a boy name.
Yeah.
Okay. Usia Ubia or share NPP t-shirt today. I likely say one picture and a boy.
Bawumia.
Okay. These two people, what do you want to be Simpi 96? NPP Ekrakra John Ajekum Kufo. But when you're easy, in fact, men kai on my yao. In 98, on one call another bid to win. Ne directing law, Makonta.
JH Mensa.
What in a JH Mensa Kafano?
Banchi Dada.
Or say Kufo inspired cassava. Na banchi that banchi, what they call Jomni and Toy and San Francobium. But Jay Kufo never give up. Okay, a year man 2000. And you know the interesting thing? 2000 Rawlings was not on the ballot.
No.
In the NDC introduced a new face. That was Professor John Evans Atamios.
Yeah.
Prof, not even though I have running mate in the vice president, no. Professor Atamios not on ballot paper.
Yeah.
Prof appeared on it for the first time in 2000. Second in 2004 when me and you Kufo. 2008, Kufo was not on the ballot. Prof faced an MPP candidate, not the first time on the ballot.
Nanado.
2012, Yakupon Fair Prof. Short time to campaign, July to December, the NDC ran emotional campaign. Yebo ewu nyomokwa. Upche se unya be a radio na ya it say esuni ewu nyom and with videos are Prof cost no we vie. All these games after Chris Money Kokumo say omo ye masterful game on that. Fast forward 2016. Obibia na
when Chris and the man say until the outcome.
Amen. Obibia na want to about 2008, what to 2012, and to 2016. Now Ohu Akufo-Addo's face on the ballot for the third time.
Yeah.
Into 2016 Akufo-Addo won. Then in 2024, Akufo-Addo exits the ballot paper. Even though now Bawumia and the running mate multiple times. Bawumia sabe vice president. Ghana phone call for ballot paper no me who Bawumia on the ballot. The voter. In 2024, when the Akufo-Addo exited the ballot paper, the known face and that Obi Oha Watu Aba in 2012, 2016, 2020, and now also 2024. Now Oshia John Dramani Mahama on the ballot for the 4th time against a Bawumia face at Ohu for the first time. But there's an interesting thing too with Ghana's presidency. I don't know. Obi Kase, Nyamini see here. Me Jedi. And number 2, whether by divine orchestration, I don't know whether they be almost subscribed to religious Emmanuel and Omari Darumu can tell us more about it. After a very acrimonious contest, the exiting leader always hands over to Nia on any course a bitter contest. Rawlings handed over to Kufo after their 1996 elections. So 2000, Rawlings handed over to Kufo. In 2008, Mills now contested Kufo in 2004 for one reason or the other. Males Kufuor handed over to males. What that means in more and more that we can interrogate that. Then in 2016, Mahama, after Akufo-Addo had contested him in that bitter elections, Mahama handed over to Akufo-Addo. Akufo-Addo exiting in 2024. Akufo-Addo hands over to the man or then contest, hands over to him. I don't know. I just feel that sell your candidate in a selling point. Me, I think that it will be easier to market Bawumia going into 2028. Obi would think that no, you have to get a new candidate, and also you will be so swagging. I think the only one of the advantages, not the only one of the advantages the NPP can have presenting Bawumia is that he won't be a stranger to the voter or to Aba for the second time on the ballot. Opinions will differ, but it's one of the reasons. And I also think he has some great ideas to develop our country. Kwame, being a national officer in a year will be presidential candidate in a close contest enough. Because, mind you, some of the national officers a person court re-election. Inti oteki decision left, no more right as soon. Uteki right, no more left na so. If you don't take a street now crossing, you end up standing in the middle of the road. Na kabebo. Inti when people are also criticizing them, baby, I've been a national officer for 11 years. I was my young years because I was deputy communications director. I served under Nana Akomia. In fact, if there's one person who made me a good communicator, it's the venerable Akomia. After serving there for 2.5 years as a deputy communications director, and I served alongside very fantastic guys, Peru Kujeto. I said maybe they should have a conversation with the presidential candidate. I know said the elders met them, but the national officers, sometime last month, me phone Fred, the acting chairman. Chairman, I have a suggestion. My suggestion is that to bring down the heat, and the rhetoric in the party, I would suggest to say, together with your national officers, book time to sit down with each of the presidential aspirants, because it's only 5 there. Let them know, say they have an obligation to protect the party. Look, none of these aspirants, even though I'm 1,000% Dr. Bawumia, I'm an unrepentant Bawumia boy. Bawumia on his own without the party, he won't win. Get it clear?
Me too.
No matter his popularity or co-independent, he won't even get 10%. Take Kenya Japan, regardless of his popularity or on his own as independent, he won't win. He won't get 10%. Likewise, Bryan, Adutwum, and Kwabene Japan. You know why? People also vote on symbols. Well, yeah, the Osono yes, maybe na meso. You have a chunk of these people they vote on the party symbol. And I don't need to give you examples of people who have left the MPP. I almost call you 10%. And descendant party na kwakoye. Unlike party na kwakoye. Unlike until Rollins once said something, or say the Dankwa-Dombo Buzia tradition, they keep changing in names but not their character. Because I said the character no no more the atana domo for. Into me, on any day, Kwame, me say I'm supporting Dr. Bawumia 1,000% undiluted. In the unlikely event my candidate does not emerge, I owe my loyalty to the party. Because I've been a party boy from comms, deputy comms, youth organizer. Now,
who feels will be an Nigerian, sir?
Kwame, and I'm saying, one fine one show team. Tina me TM Ranti be supporting other candidate. Obi quite me kase and a meme candidate name winia and a men twaba. As if say what for the internal one misconstrue to be a general election. By opposition 8 months no been a catch or say yeah the power not the make question. You bet me at you. You be invited say come to this state institution, a investigative body. Who could do on na say okay, you're detaining. Billboard there the man Santa just say we have to half of the sea now mortgage. So it is clear say we have to unite, one, to rescue the country, and also for the survival too of our people. Intimately, this 8 months experience is been enough experience for people to know say don't take the internal party election to be the main election. Support your candidate, give reasons why that candidate should be given the nod as the flag bearer. Another one I can say nobody has monopoly over album compilation. First of all, the album is not being compiled by the aspirant. I say no, what credited Justin Kodia from General Secretary.
Yeah.
My friend, my brother, General Secretary. As far as you compile the album, party will compile the album and give you the album self away. Kwame, in my constituency like this, me share my constituents. In fact, the delegates in my constituency about 800, and I've told them, say I owe it as a duty, as my MP said, me catch them say ahana mimi jina. However, don't be compelled to support my candidate because ahana mimi jina.
By force.
By force.
What catch them?
Me catch them at a constituency meeting, about 800 people there. Me say, so would you say me mama the reasons why I mimi jina baby mi jina. Now when you say. This is another reason why you don't have to support my candidate. Baby, I will corner so make sure so politics, papa. Nani panas so I will who say also moi or the Abuanoni. And then my catch on say enya team the day. Now my catch executives say every aspirant are Obahon. Yama an equal opportunity and nini panomekasa. The fact that Mwempi enya wana mijinano does not mean say me bottle. Me delegate na de on kwhye to awum se chente eno kwa de yesa pam opem hufu auto no bema give them an opportunity to assess obia na obia or their tonseni why because nipa ne ba constituency no ama o delegate na nhia no ye wie na se wo candidate ni win ya e bia na delegate bia na omwo ho no na e bi supporto na oba na one organizer na me share delegate. How do you get such people on board? Into the kasapa and the kasade can woo people to support the candidates you are supporting. And me, I've gone around, apart from the constituency meeting, must I engage the electoral areas? Must I be at home? You don't force somebody in a democracy. Think left.
But
Kwame, that should be it. That's why you don't love the party. And I'm not the platformer. I won't waste time on other aspirants.
To send a mama platform and wakasa be reading.
I say, part of your good causes is that opposition for no more time.
Abwananka. Because I was so Germanish. Go away about Bonnie. On Fatasio on any pabetina. But to the MPP as a political party, I was a KB. You see, Honorable Sammi Awuku Akasa, and no one doubts his experience in politics, and he has been a national executive, officer.
Yeah,
MPP. And he work out on him, worker. And we don't doubt his experience and credibility and competence. For party leadership. But you see, MPP, aya nema bia eneno ababa ya abatok awo omu kwa omu ya enyi mi yekum tie analysis awo yeye since 1992 96 mpanyimfo a yegina say ye contest elections ono obi a ebekọ ebewie no nipa ne defeat na wo ho a obeba ba hand over amano. Yes, but 2012 and see here former President Akufo-Addo contest late President Mills.
Yeah.
2004 2008 elections. Na ni din ne face na ni wo ballot paper so. Na 1 year 2012 President Mama eba first time ni din ba ballot papers. So. Former President Akufo-Addo Saba second time. Thinking so, yeah, ni dada. And so President Mahama defeating no. So for me, that analogy, and share that standing, mami, because I believe that political party can win election based on what your track record in government. It doesn't matter who is coming. Sagana for uye neme ye tutu nema sene President Mahama ye ya. Now leadership ye 30 years grandpa. Obi an sorry da ko say why rule 30 years. And our party corona rule 30 years. And yes, sir. Can't mean sir when everything is all right. And you see, for me who what MPP is bringing on board because if not change. Na amanyuko a upese obeji man no erulie na indiscipline ahye omuma obaya then they will be indiscipline in government. About also the transparency any discipline any was a year juma. One man, one vote. Obi nkoho emo unu obi enkodi mu hatem. They must be displayed. Na ya hu say finchim prepare your yes it will be more be. Bisa MPP menu kasa sisi. I am happy my very good friend and my brother eye penyim pa over MPP mo a wasa edi ni mo ache. They should tell her their stand. Nkofo menu a muba out baka say oh. Obi wo ho a, ebi mu wo ho a adaye mo muntu aba. Omunya nipa, omunya supporters kako. These are regional executives, regional chairmen.
Na nya no na general secretary na beka say nya no kwen.
Yes. Oh, ebe da manaka na wo ba. When e ba bonti baka say me ba we de wa yakola boni da. Akwala nkodi akola boni kura o say oh. Na akwala ni je ndie wonya ade na wonte saa. Ade a oye no wonya ade onso wonte saa. Tisa was say general secretary say asamo amuka no enye na kore ana enye saa.
Yeah, I say enye na kore.
I know. Masan show mo. Obi ya ade na amfa so a there must be display because it was a display near Juma. Enye say regional chairman and a regional secretary be to be koka asam efa party ni na ho a party say asamo okai no enye na kore na hwi nya nipa no. That is in display. There must be discipline. Enti asoma o kan die omo on beji atu no beji atu me gidi say kin ni nkofo and other aspirants ni omo nkofo names game a omo ball. But we in NDC have no problem at all. Omo amu pese omo leading MPP no omo ni ebesi account 2028 no we have no problem. Now no mudi baba bia no it is easy for us but na ye bompa is womra pa ye Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia
are
oh chairman jana uti twi cinema say uti twi cinema I'm a very good friend Sammi my twi lecturer so unim bede unim bede udi bede konsu ayema udi bede konsu ayema
na woni mbede na aka chem se mititwi si o
Tanja ntina mbisa se woni mbede wodi bede konzo ayema we na NDC ye hu ba me ze we bede MPP for pa mu fan mbra du ankro na esi wa mu pese mu sense wo man yama na ent bi nyama da because there are holes. Omuka Crown said they are breaking the 8. And my catch almost say, I sit now, I'm only Ghana 14 and then they break 8. Almost in a boa. Ghanaians have not forgotten. Omwa, Omuso, Omupeso, Omudi, and Nimini now were part of the MPP 8-year rule